Horror story about a castle. As the sun began to sink in the sky, long shadows fell over the ancient palace, and a sinister thought came over me. I was hired to write a history of the castle for the local museum, but as I approached the great stone formation I felt the weight of dark centuries pressing down on me. The palace in front of me is in ruins. While it rose like a bony finger in the dark sky. The air was filled with the smell of rot, and crows crowed in the empty yard. I trembled, as if 1,000 eyes were watching me from the shadows. I opened the heavy wooden door and entered the palace. The air was damp and musty, and the only sound was my footsteps hitting the stone walls. As I walked through the winding corridors, I couldn't help but feel that someone was following me. Upon entering the main hall, I was surprised to see the incredible beauty of the room. The walls were lined with antiques depicting scenes from long-forgotten battles, and decorative chandeliers hung from the ceiling. The once brilliant crystals are now dull with age. But even in the luxuries that disappeared, a feeling of hatred appeared that would hurt my back. I set up the camera and started taking pictures to capture the essence of the lay on film. But as he worked, he heard strange noises in the shadows. The whisper floated in the air, carried by the cold wind, and seemed to penetrate the walls into the secrets of the castle walls. I climbed the narrow stairs, the wooden steps creaking under my feet. When I reached the top, I could see through the shadow of the narrow passageways, as if I were going deep into the heart of the palace. Fear grew. I fell into a small final room of the tunnel. The room was dusty and full of forgotten antiques, but in the middle of the room was a mirror, with a dark, dull screen. As I got closer, I saw the flicker of movement in the mirror begin to appear. Before my eyes, my face, however, was crooked and distorted, an ugly face of fear and pain. I stumbled back, but the figure caught me and pulled me away with an irresistible force. Then the mirror broke and an ear-splitting sound rang out. I turned to run, but the way was lost, and I was trapped in the darkness and evil power within the castle walls. I ran, my heart was touching the heart, but it didn't matter which way I turned. As it is for a change, cursed the room. And with every moment that passed, the shadows grew darker and the whispers louder, until he could not tell the difference between reality and dream. Welcome to your new home. The whisper sent a chill down my spine, and when I was sad, I knew I would never escape the horrors of the castle. The walls held secrets that could not be revealed, and I was swallowed by those secrets and forgotten by the evil spirit that lived within.